Yeah.
All right, we're going to go right into questions for defensive lineman Jaelan. First question is from Manny Navarro, The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Jaelan, I know it's obviously a tough night. This isn't what you guys wanted to do, but Coach Diaz said, they didn't run anything that you guys hadn't necessarily seen. It just seemed like guys weren't when they were supposed to be. They were just running free all night. How do you sort of explain what went wrong? Was it communication? What was sort of at the crux of all these mistakes that you guys made on defense?
It's simple. I think they just came to play and we didn't. I have to give credit to their running backs. Those are probably the two best running backs I've ever seen, other than Travis Etienne. And so, all credit to them, all credit to what they did. Like I said, they obviously came out here ready to play, and they just outplayed us.
And I guess just from an emotional perspective, how do you guys, I know you could have a bowl game left to play, but how do you guys feel, right now in the locker room? What was sort of the mood? What were guys telling each other after this was over?
It's definitely disappointing. It's always disappointing to lose. But, you just got to have short memory and start preparing for next week for this bowl game and just do what we can do. So.
All right, next up we have Tom D'Angelo of Palm Beach Post. Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. And Jaelan, speaking of that, does that put more of an emphasis or more reason for you to come out in this bowl game? You play hard anyway, but when you look at the way the seasons have ended in this program through the last few years, how important is it now to come out and put on a really good showing and have a positive end of the season?
It's obviously huge for Miami. I think we've only won one bowl game since 2004. So our focus is definitely on winning this next game, just like that.
All right, next up we have Gary Furman of Keenesport. Gary, go ahead.
Hey, Jaelan. As a follow to what you just said, and I get what you're saying, but you were playing hard. You were, we got to see a lot of those plays, obviously, and you absolutely unquestionably were playing hard. It looked like they were scheming you, and they were trying to seal you off and run underneath you. Is that the way you saw it? And were there any adjustments that maybe could have been made during the game that just didn't get executed properly?
Yeah, we were just trying to get vertical and get a lot of pressure on Sam Howell. And obviously we had to stop the run first for them to even pass the ball, and we just didn't accomplish that. I think we switched a couple things schematically at halftime, started playing more of our base camp defense. But, it just didn't happen for us tonight. So.
Did it get really frustrating at times for you guys, just that, you kind of snowballed and it just kept coming and coming and you didn't have the answers? Did frustration creep in?
Yeah, obviously it's frustrating. You got to try to keep composure and just do what you can do on the field. Obviously we can't control, how the offense is playing or anything like that. But, we have to take responsibility as a defense. You can never allow 60 points. That's completely unacceptable. So, yeah, that's really what it comes down to.
All right, Jaelan, our last question for you comes from Tim Reynolds of the Associated Press. Tim, go ahead.
Jaelan, I know what they say in the outside doesn't matter, but this is going to be where people say this is where Miami players are going to opt out, this is where they're going to fall apart before the bowl game. How important is it for this team with your one game left to stay together and end this thing the right way?
I think it's paramount for us to stay together. I think that's kind of key for us as a football team, key for anybody really as a football team is, connectivity and togetherness. So I think we'll need to regroup, obviously, assess what happened and just focus on the next game, move forward.